all, how are you? I'm good, thank you for asking. I am Jessie. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're revisiting, welcome to my channel. If you're new, today's video is a collaboration, and it's actually my collaboration. I got brave and I finally said, hey, anyone want to do a collab? And I have a bunch of content creators that said, yeah, we would. So please go check out my description box, and there's going to be a list of video links, and there's going to be a playlist, so there's no excuse for you not to go show the other creators some love in this collab. Today's collab is a cooking tag collab. I'm not quite sure what I wanted to call it, but it's pretty much just a cooking tag, and it's kind of a fun little thing to get to know how people cook and, you know, their favorite things to cook on and what they use and what they make, and just a fun little thing. So maybe we'll each learn something new. Maybe you'll learn or get some advice or whatnot, but remember to give the other creators some love. And I do have to apologize. My husband is home. He's actually out in the backyard right now. The kids are everywhere, so if you hear random screams, don't worry. Let's get to it. There are 10 questions. I'm going to try and do this without rambling, but we'll see. I have my questions on my handy dandy laptop, so I'm going to be looking over there to read them and then answer them to you. Let's go. So, number 1, who primarily cooks in your home? Both my husband and I cook. I am supposed to be the primary cook. Lately, I have not, because his schedule has been funny and it's just been me and the kids for most of the meals, and I don't cook 5-star meals for my children. And then number 2 is who is the better cook? I'll tell you right now, even though I cook more and I love to cook, no matter what, anything my husband cooks is good. And sometimes I hate it because no matter what, if he touches food, it turns delicious. So John is definitely the better cook. Number 3, cast iron or non-stick? I own both. I love cast iron. I love the way cast iron cooks. I love the way it heats. I just love it, the idea of it. You can put it from the stovetop into the stove, and you know, it's very versatile, but it takes a lot of care and it's heavy as all get out. If I cook a meal in one of my big cast iron skillets for my whole family, I can't lift it. So I own both and I use both. I like each one has its pros and cons. Number 4, do you follow recipes or do you wing it? Yes, I follow a recipe if it's a brand new thing that I've never cooked before, if it's something that I've seen my family cook a lot, or if it's a dish that I have cooked from a recipe before, I will then wing it. I usually don't look at a recipe for the second making. I usually just try and remember it and then give it my own little spin. Number 5, what is your favorite thing to cook or bake? I love cooking soups, and I love baking bread. Number 6 is from scratch or pre-baked, pre-made / boxed. I do more of from scratch boxed. Is that a thing? So I do both. I have plenty of things I pull out of the freezer and throw in the microwave or oven, and then I do love to cook from scratch. No, I don't grind my own flour, and I don't make my own peanut butter and things like that. But from scratch in the sense of I buy all of the ingredients and then put them together, yes, I would rather do that. But with John's schedule and sometimes our busy lives, you just have to pull something out of the freezer. Number 7, do you follow the high altitude directions. Now, most high altitude directions are for 6,000 feet or higher. So technically right now where I live, I am at 6,500 and something feet, I think. So technically I am high altitude. And no, I don't follow the high altitude directions. Now, where we lived before, we were 3,000 feet higher than we are now. I hear people outside the door. And I still didn't follow them. We were at 9,500 feet and I still always forgot the high altitude directions. But usually I forget about high altitude just because if you live in Colorado, you probably live at high altitude and you just figure out ways to make things good with or without the directions. Number 8, organic or non-organic. Non-organic. I'm sorry if I offend you with that statement. Number 1, in the United States, eating organic is still incredibly expensive. And with a family of 6 on a law enforcement salary, I cannot afford organic. Do you cook? Number 9 says gas or electric. And that's the abbreviated question. The question is, do you cook on gas or electric? And we just moved from electric. I've cooked on electric all of my 28 years. I watched my great-grandmother cook on gas. I remember that from when she used to babysit me. But I've never myself actually cooked on gas. And when we moved into this house, it is gas. So I'm learning to cook on gas. And I haven't messed up yet. And I don't know, I guess maybe it's going from gas to electric that you mess up more. But so far, the only thing I don't like about cooking on gas is you can smell it. And I don't like, because I always freak out like, I smell gas. Oh yeah, it's the oven. And then number 10 is glass, metal, or stone for baking. So like glass casseroles, stoneware, like Pampered Chef stoneware, or metal, like cookie sheets for baking. And I will tell you, I use all 3. I really love my stones for cookies and for anything that has to be laid out flat. I haven't quite got the knack of stone casseroles yet, so I use my glass casseroles. I had at one point the metal cookie sheets. I don't think I have those anymore. I do have metal muffin tins though. The one that my great-grandmother gave me, and I don't know what brand it is or anything, it's just super old, works amazing. So I have metal muffin tins, and then I have a glass and a stone loaf pan for bread, and I haven't seen much difference. Glass, I don't know, I use all 3 and I love them. So that was question 10. That was it for this little tag. It's gonna be fun getting to know how other people cook and listening to their opinions on everything. Wait, please remember to go check out everyone below. I had quite a few ladies and even I think a gentleman participate, so go give them some loves. Comment. What do you cook on? What is your favorite thing to cook? Who cooks in your house? Like, do the tag. If you do the tag, tell me so I can come watch it, because I would love to watch your tag. I hope you guys have a fantastic afternoon. This is going up in the morning, so I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye guys.